I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here, and welcome to another exciting edition review of One Piece. What? And yeah, you two jobbers, yeah. Hi. Okay. So chapter, wow. Why did I say chapter? I meant to say episode 779 review. So this episode, oh man, this episode was, oh man, but before I get to that, very important episode for two big, major, important things that is going down right now in the story. And keep in mind that next week there will be no new episode of One Piece next week. And the same thing goes for Dragon Ball Super, due to there's some kind of women's marathon thing in Japan. So I think the TV is going to be broadcasting in ALOT, which means we'll have to wait until, what is it, the 18th? Yeah, so we're not going to get a new episode until March 18th. Well, in Japan, 19th. You know, they beat us a day ahead. But for us, it'll be March 18th, a specific time here in America. It'll be March 18th. So, yeah. So March 18th will be when both Dragon Ball Super and One Piece will be returning. So the only thing I'll have to do for next week, you guys, will probably just be the chapter live reaction, which of course, you know, at least that's a thing at least. So hopefully my channel doesn't seem too dead, but you know, coming April, I do promise you there'll be a lot more material to come, due to, since not only are we going to be starting a brand new arc in One Piece, but a lot of animes are going to be coming out this April. A shit ton of shows finally coming back this April, so you'll be seeing a shit ton of those pretty much, you know, within the coming month of April, because finally it's going to feel so good to watch all these series. So I'm actually pretty excited. So anyways, enough about that. Let's just move on to the actual review of the episode. So basically we see at the very beginning that Luffy's just cooking up random shit, and he just mixes it up, and it's pretty fucking terrible. Then, well, of course, because they're supposed to meet a certain character, and something is supposed to happen at the end of the episode as well, evolving into cooking. But unfortunately, there's going to be, I forgot to mention too, there's going to be a filler arc in between this. There's going to be a mini filler arc, something called Supernova Marines, I believe it's called, or something like that. And I've seen the preview, but again, I'll talk about that within a second. I'll be talking about that a little bit later on. But anyways, so I don't know how they're going to do that particular scene. Like, I watched Roger's base video on that. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that scene in particular, but I guess we're just going to have to find out. So anyways, when Luffy was, you know, not paying attention, and later on the food does burn, we see that he finds out that Baltigo was pretty much the hideout of the Revolutionary Army, and he sees his father in the paper, and Sabo, and he's thinking, oh shit. Like, wow, man. This is not good, man. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. And then apparently, when he mentions Blackbeard too, Luffy gets extremely pissed off. So we found out that Luffy has never seen his father before. He's never seen his own man before. So this could be another big theory on, like, if Luffy has like amnesia or something like that, or maybe he was like an orphan, maybe his real parent. Like, I know his father, of course, obviously is alive. The mother is a big mystery, so maybe those questions will be answered sometime in the near future about that. That could be a key importance, especially what's going on with the Revolutionary Army, with their base being, you know, somehow, or it could be, you know, somewhat alright, hopefully anyway, their base being under attack by Blackbeard's crew. And we heard also the big fucking Rob Lucci, the main co-leader of CP fucking Zero, man. Oh my god, bro, I would so love to see that fight, man. The Oda, stop dig teasing these fights, man. Rob Lucci versus Blackbeard. Yeah. That would be pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. That would be pretty fucking sick. That would be a very sick thing to see when we have, you know, Blackbeard versus Rob Lucci, man. Come on, stop doing these dick teasing with these fights, man. You're making my dick extremely hard right now. Just saying. And yeah. Just saying there, bro. Just saying. Then apparently, you know, he finds out the food is burning, and apparently it's in this weird splooge or whatever the fuck it is, and it's like fucking cold ass, not even cooked rice mixed into it, and it's like, what the hell, some jam, it's some random shit, because Luffy can't cook, obviously. He really does need Sanchi back, and, you know, from the recent events, I can't really spoil, but it's a possibility he may or may not come back, but again, I'll hold you to it for manga, for anime viewers. I'm not going to go too far with that. But we manga readers, we know exactly what we're talking about. So anyways, so when it comes to that though, we see, and it's actually pretty funny too, how, and it's also kind of funny too, how like Carrot's just like randomly chewing on Luffy's ear and shit like that. Like, I don't know. I guess it's some kind of like her greeting or her just being excited, because, you know, I think I also heard that rabbits do have an intention of doing that. So if anyone who's owned a rabbit, just let me know about that. But anyways, so that was actually pretty funny too, by the way. A very nice distraction. So then afterwards, when they were trying to eat it, they were kind of getting a bit sick. Then we move on from that. So that part right there, very big, important, and that leads to many questions about Luffy never knowing exactly who the hell his father really looks like. Now he finally sees him. It's like, shit, I'm actually really interested to meet this guy now. Somewhat, kind of. But he goes like, look, I don't care about him. And he's like, yo, what the fuck, man? I don't care about my old man. Shit, I don't care for my old man. I want to know if Sabo's okay. So it's kind of funny how he just pays attention more to Sabo than his father. Because obviously he doesn't really know his father all too well. So that makes sense that basically he would kind of feel that way only just for Sabo, not for his own man. So that was very key, very important stuff right there. And very important information about Rob Lucci also getting into... Oh my god. Oda, stop it. Anyway, so enough about that. The second biggest thing about this episode, Kaido, the beast. Kaido, man. Kaido for the motherfucking win. Kaido, man, is basically expressing all kinds of fucking emotions right now of the sake that he's actually drinking. He goes from a crying, sobby, feely drunk to a very raged up alcoholic drunk. So I really do like that those personalities come into play. So that can be very big, especially when it comes to his powers and whatnot. But, oh wait, before I get to that though, I completely forgot. Yo, man, he's a freak. I really cannot wait to see Kaido, man. Later this year, the manga, it's gonna happen, man. Wano Kuni is gonna happen. We're gonna see the freak. We are going to see Kaido, and it's going to be fucking glorious. So anyways, we move on from that. And wait, I forgot to mention too, before we get to Kaido, we forgot about Jack. Now apparently Jack, we find out that he actually can survive underwater after all. And to me it was clearly obvious from the way we saw like his sharp teeth from way beforehand. It was pretty obvious that we knew that he had some kind of ability, because we all know Jack wasn't going to die that easily. There was no way Jack was going to be defeated and pwned that easily. He's the billion-dollar freak. Billion-berry freak. 1 billion, man. 1 billion for a reason. And because of that, he's still surviving. And because of that, we see that, you know, it's like, yo, come on, man. Just pull me up already. Where the hell are you at, fucking Kaido? So meanwhile, we see him. He's crying. He's like, that means no more smile fruits. And that means, you know, Flamingo. You know, it wasn't, well, clearly, you know, it was his fault for being weak and shit like that. And it's like, oh, man. Jesus, man, the feels. And then all of a sudden, when one of his henchmen being stupid mentions about Luffy, he turns from a raged up alcoholic madman. Fucking, yo, listen, dude, this part was hype as fuck, because we saw Kaido and he laid a fist on his own fucking member, sent the dude flying towards the fucking and yo, that part was fucking cool as shit. Because in the manga, we didn't really see too much of that. The dude went flying, yeah. Like, that shit was hype. Yo, Kaido, boys, we're coming for you, man. They're coming for you. So, I am very, very excited about that. And it seems it's like, oh, come on. They're just playing little pirate games. I mean, come on. They're acting like a big shot just because it'd be the warlord. And Kaido laying down the facts. It's like, bro, you may be a big shot because you be a warlord, but come on. Your days are going to be outnumbered. You're dealing and messing with a Yonko, an Emperor of the Sea. You're messing with the big boys, and you cannot be playing with the big boys right now because you're going to get screwed. Especially doing with my business. Oh, hell no. Look what happened to this motherfucker. Like, yo, hey, kid, give this message to your generation that your little posse has to turn back because you're playing too much pirate games. It's time to face fucking reality. And it's like, shit. You see Kid, and he's all bloodied up in the cage. So, yes, that was Kid in the cage. A lot of people should have obviously figured that out from the way that... See, the anime really is kind of getting to that point where it's like, they fucked up. Because it's like, dude, stop with the whole revealing things too soon. They're not going to be that stupid. They're going to know exactly who it is. And it's like... But I do want to keep my mouth shut. I still want to keep it shut to be surprised for anime viewers only. And the way they did it, it's like, okay, they're obviously going to guess who the hell that is in the cage in the cell. But that was still a pretty badass scene, not gonna lie. Oh, I will say, though, the animation for certain parts could have been a lot better. But it was decently good animation. It was decent to good at best with the animation. Especially with Kaido's faces. Could be a little bit more work. Just saying. But the purple Komodo, though, I really did like the whole purple Komodo thing it was wearing. That's actually pretty damn boss. Not gonna lie, like a real fucking pimp. Love fucking Kaido. Real freak like there. And then finally, we have that, meanwhile back in Zou, we find out that Wanda finally realizes that Kara's gone missing. And I forget the fucking monkey's name. Basically says that, look, you know, I'm sorry I was bribed. But apparently she really wanted to go with him because you found out, you know, you would try to stop her. So... He actually planned this out where she really wants to go out to sea and really just wants to go on a venture. Now, this could lead to possible hints that Kara could join the crew. It's a big possibility, but we have to see on that. But, yeah, so when it comes to that part, you know, we have that. And, fucking Duke Dogstorm is like, I figured out what happened. Apparently, he must have got a Vivid card from somebody. We don't even know. Even the manga folk don't even know. He got a Vivid card from somebody, from some cat. And what happens is that he found out that, oh shit, they're still at Zou. Let's go kick their ass. We know where they're at with their energy. So, obviously, that's how they actually found them out. Lastly, it turns out that, yeah, so that's basically, I'm the missing parts. No, that's basically it. So, that's basically what is going down. Now, we don't know what happened to Hawkins or Killer. Those we don't know, but we did find out that Apu did join up with Kaido. So I'm assuming the others did as well. Kid just had to learn his place, so we don't know. So again, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for the episode of One Piece episode 779. Overall, I would give it a because there was a lot of interesting, great stuff that did happen this week's episode. We learned a lot of stuff. We learned a lot of stuff about Rob Lucci and them. We learned about what Kaido is actually feeling, like what his emotions are. We find out about Jack. We find out about basically, there's a lot of hype setup for everything that's going to happen within the next canon arc. But unfortunately, there's going to be a mini filler arc. And I'm sorry to say this, even if One Piece is on break next week with the anime, I'm not going to be reviewing the anime for a while, guys, until the canon comes back. So I hate to say it, this is going to be the last anime review for now until the whole Cake Island arc actually starts coming back. I'm not going to be reviewing the mini filler. I'll still be watching it, you know, here and there, but I'm not really going to be reviewing the episode regardless, though. The only thing I will be reviewing until the other animes come out in April will be Dragon Ball Super, and that's basically it. So, again, that's giving a warning right now. If you're not going to see any anime reviews of the One Piece anime, that's the reason why. And because of schedule reasons, I will see if I can try to fit it in as much as I can, because we got other shit coming out. Again, you know, Dragon Ball Super still with the Universal Tournament, so of course there's going to be reviewing that when that comes back after its week break. So, until then, that's basically it. So, the episode overall, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's a great plus episode. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the hype. Really enjoyed all the setup. All the exposition that we've been getting is very, very important. So, definitely cannot wait for when the whole Cake Island release starts up. I'll still be watching the filler, but again, not gonna be reviewing it, and that's technically it. So sad to say, you anime fans, I probably will not see you guys until next month. But for the manga people, I will see you guys this Thursday for the live reaction / review of chapter 858, and also let me know what your thoughts are of the episode in the comments below. Until then, that's it. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Sky Inaru, hahaha, is the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And that's basically it. So until we meet again, anime fans, I'll see you when the whole Geek Island arc actually starts. Take care, everyone, and also very importantly, stay safe. Bye bye.